Hello everyone, this is Val from Val's Craft Creations, and today I am bringing you a new video where we're gonna try to make a masterboard. For my base, for my masterboard, I'm gonna use this it's a junk mail that I received around with Easter week, and I'm gonna use this as my base for my masterboard. And the measurement for this is 8.5 by 11. Let me make sure is 11 by 8.5. So if you don't have a piece like this, just go ahead and maybe use a cardstock. This size is the size of a copy paper. So, but that's the measurement for my base for my masterboard. And I went ahead and looked on my scraps and pick papers that I would like to use for to do my masterboard. And I was watching a video on YouTube and from Mariemi Small Art, that's the name of her channel, and she was doing an art journal spread today using her scraps, but she was cutting the pieces like square pieces, and she was doing tiles in different places of her journal page. So on her spread she was doing a collage using tiles. So she used her scraps and cut them in squares, and she created something on the background for her art journal. So I like that idea. I'm not gonna do like tiles in different places. I'm just gonna do a masterboard, but I'm gonna use her idea like as my base for the idea that I have for my masterboard. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is use, I'm not gonna only use squares, so I'm gonna go ahead and use like rectangles and squares. And I'm not gonna place, she was placing them like in different places. I'm just gonna go around and do and cover the whole piece of my base with pieces of paper. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. And we're gonna create later, I'm gonna record a second part where we're gonna use our masterboard to do tags and other stuff. So I'm gonna be cutting my pieces. Some of them are gonna be rectangles, so they're gonna be squares, but I'm gonna cut them in pieces, and I'm just gonna try to use straight edges. No, rip off my edges like I usually would do in a masterboard. So I have my scissor here, and we're just gonna start gluing our pieces to our base. And I'm just gonna grab this here real quick, and that way, and I think after I'm done, I may do a cover of all my pieces with my Mod Podge or maybe my clear gesso, just to make sure that everything is glued and it will stay in place. So let's start gluing pieces together. I don't have any idea where I'm gonna place my items, my pieces of scraps. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start gluing around and see what I like and to see what we create here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use squares and rectangles as tiles, and we're gonna cover the whole background with our pieces. So I don't have a plan. I'm just gonna grab pieces and start gluing around. Let's see. I try to pick pieces with similar colors, blues, brown, greens. That's what I'm doing right now. So I'm using, pieces that has similar colors. and we're just gonna go around and glue our pieces together. And then on our next video, on the next video that we make, we will let me see if I want it this way. We will create something with our Masterboard. Okay, so I think now, let me see if I want to use this label here. It's just that I don't like this cut here, so let me get that piece out to the side, and I'm just gonna cut my edges straight. Well, at least try to be straight and not torn, like when I rip these pieces off. It don't have to be perfect, but like when you cut them. So let me see, I think I'm gonna go this way with this one. And this is, to make a masterboard is so easy. You just get pieces of your scrap paper and just start glue things down on a base, and that will give you the background to create other pieces. I think I'm gonna use, let me see, I think I want a piece of this one. And you can overlap, they don't have to be straight, you know, like right beside each one. You can overlap a little bit, that will not affect anything. So just be creative. Oh my guys, let me just put that down there. Trying to move some of that glue out of the way. So this one is gonna go here. Then let me try to use like another brown piece here, but this one is too short for what I want. So I think I'm gonna use this one here. Okay, and now I want to go and work down here. So I think I'm gonna use this was a receipt. It's a store receipt that I stamp with my ink. I stamped some images, so I'm gonna use some of this here. And don't worry if you have like pieces showing there and here, because you're gonna cut this down when you create tags, journaling cards, or whatever you create. You're gonna cut the pieces down, so it doesn't matter if a little piece of your background shows, because this is gonna be your background for something else, and you're probably gonna use something on top to cover your background, so to work with your background. So that's what I meant. Okay, so that one is there. I want to use this. This is just a piece of a tin hole ephemera pack from his ephemera pack. So let me see where I want this. Do I want it here? I think I'm gonna go ahead and place this one there. I think I'm gonna use one piece of this again. I'm gonna place it here, and just don't overthink it. Just start gluing your pieces down, and you know, you don't have to overthink this where you're gonna place, and just start gluing your pieces down and that will work. Okay, so this is gonna go here. And let me see. No, I want something maybe blue. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one here. Okay, so let's see what else do I have here. I'm just gonna remove this little white edge here, and this one will go see where I want this one. I think I want this one here. And I want to use another piece of this blue paper here, so probably gonna use it here. And it doesn't matter if it goes over the edges. You're gonna trim everything down when you're done. Okay, so let me find something for this corner here. I think maybe we can use this here. Yeah, I'm gonna use this here. Let me see what else. This is too similar to this, so let me find something else. I'm gonna use this one here. Let me use the number up here. Okay, so let's see. Usually what you will do is just rip a piece of your paper, like for example this, and you just glue pieces of paper randomly everywhere, and they don't have to have straight edges. But I wanted to try this idea, so I'm gonna use this piece down here. Just cut here because this page was folded, so you can see where the paper was folded. So this one is gonna go here. Okay, so let's see. Let me see if I want to repeat anything else. I think the receipt. Let me see, I have another one here. I think I'm gonna use a piece of this one. And I may use for this one a larger piece down here, or maybe going this way, but this is too similar, so I don't want to use it there. Let me hold on to this one. Let me use some of this here. I haven't used this green, so I'm gonna place this one there. And trying to see what color I like there. Let me see this one. Yeah, I will use that one there. And then, no, but this one is like a piece, it has these pieces here. So I'm just gonna cut this one right there. And we are almost done. You can use your scrap. If you don't want to do the tiles like this, you can always use the pieces of scrap paper that you have around, and just use smaller pieces if you want to. So the size of your pieces, it doesn't matter. It's whatever you want to use, and the size for your scraps. I think I'm gonna use this blue. Let's see. Let me see what else I have here. I like this. Maybe I want to cut a piece like going this way. Just gonna cut this little white piece here. Okay, so we're almost done. We almost covered everything. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this little one, but it's too short, and I just want to cover something. Let's see. Okay, so this one will go here. That's perfect there. Okay, let's see. Just looking around my pieces. Okay, so I will use this ticket here. And I want something going down now, like this. And this one is perfect for this. So let's use this one. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have? And I think I want to use another piece of this blue one here, but it's too close to this one, so no, I'm not gonna use that. Maybe another piece of this blue one down here, and that way, but it's too close. I'm just trying to move things around, and I don't want the same things in the same place, you know, near each other. I had this little piece, but this is, I already had green here, so let's move away from the green ones for now. So I think I'm gonna use this one here in this corner just to finish this up on this side. Okay, and I'm gonna use this here. I'm just gonna cut it off there in case I need another piece of this. And I just trying things out. Okay, so let's move on from that one. Okay, so let me work something on this here. I think I'm gonna use a piece of this receipt. And it will go there. Okay, so we just have this little piece here, so let's see, let's work something here. No, I don't want to use more green. No. So I'm gonna use this. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one here. And we just have this piece here left. So let's see what we can use there. Maybe a piece of this map. Yeah, that's what we're gonna use right there. Okay, so we have our masterboard completed. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the extra pieces from the back. And when you cut this masterboard down, as you do like tags or journaling card or whatever you're gonna use this for, just cover the back maybe with some coffee dye paper or maybe line or graph paper. So you just cover the back depending on the project that you're gonna work with. Use your masterboard for. I think I had this piece here, let me just glue it back. Okay, and you still have more scrap paper to use for other projects. I don't know, these scrap papers keep multiplying. I keep using them for projects and they keep multiplying, so it's a never-ending story. Okay, so let me remove all my pieces out of the way so we're not gonna use them anymore. Okay, so our masterboard is completed. So what do you think? So I'm gonna go ahead and after I'm done here, I'm gonna just cover, make a thin layer of, use a thin layer of maybe like I told you, Mod Podge or clear gesso, so I can like make sure that everything stay in place. You don't have to do that, but I like to do that just to make sure that everything will stay in place and nothing will move or get unglued from my background. So this is it for this video. This is our masterboard using tiles, just scrap paper as tiles to cover the background. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, and I will really appreciate it. So thank you for watching. Have a good night. Happy crafting, everyone.